We're destined for good things. We're destined for good things. We're destined for good things.
Nobody's asked me yet. I gotta think about it now.
All right, what about you? Any New Year's resolutions or goals for next year?
I don't have any actually.
Oh man. You?
Talk about getting put on the spot.
I know. I didn't really think about it. All right, so Manny, what do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I do. My New Year's resolution is to give back. Give back to the community. I just graduated college and
right.
want to help other people starting out and help them out with what they want to do in the future. Help them out with like a path forward type of thing.
All right, really cool, bro.
Yeah.
What degree did you get?
Electrical engineering.
Nice.
So did she.
Really? Y'all both got the same degree?
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the same school?
Yeah.
Very cool. Girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Why aren't you over here? Come on. Come on.
Camera shot.
All right, and what's your name?
Camila.
Camila? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I haven't thought that far back yet, but ahead. But always. I'm a really positive person, so I go with having positive vibes. So if I could spread love, positivity, and happiness, that's just great for me because you give off. What you give off is how you receive as well. So if you're happy, everybody's happy. So
All right.
if I can make people happy, that's my goal.
Thought about any ways you can make people happy? Besides your BF.
It's with everything basically. It's just with your attitude. It could be with doing little things that a lot of people are very materialistic. So sometimes people go off with like a happy comment or a small card or like just a positive quote just makes people happy. So start off small, then go big. You got to start somewhere. So I guess that's my goal.
Save more money.
Save more money? How much money are you looking to save?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Like anything in particular, like for school or for house or?
Just to save.
Just save money. She just wants bank, like lots of bank. What about you?
To accept myself.
To accept yourself. That's a very good, philosophic, internally good one. I like that.
Yeah, really, I just like to get our financials up, my wife and I's financials. I'd also like to kind of get out, be more active like I used to be. Joined the Marine Corps recently. I've been kind of lazy since then, so I definitely like to get back out in the world.
All right, really cool. So then being active like you used to be, what did you used to do that was the super active?
I did a lot of parkour, free running.
Legit.
Yeah. So I haven't done that in quite a while.
Have you ever heard about Ninja Warrior, American Ninja Warrior?
Yes, I have.
Ever thought about doing that show?
Many times. Quite a while.
Well, hey, maybe in the new year, when you get back to that point, you might be able to win that thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. As you can see, everybody has a New Year's resolution. There are different things that everybody's trying to get done, that everybody's trying to do, and basically the goal is you want to be better in the next year than you were in the previous year, right? And so then how do you actually accomplish some of these things? You want to get all of these things, you want to get them done. You don't just want to have them up here just in the mind. You want to actually take them and bring them out and do them. So then the question is, how do you do that? And actually the secret to accomplishing your New Year's resolutions is actually in the way that you start the year. Now, first, before we get into it, I want to ask you something. Look at the last year. I want you to just take a few moments to think about that and see if you can come up with maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 things that you wish, would have been a little bit differently. And keep those in mind for a second. As you do, I want to let you know, I've had the exact same thing where I have come to the end of a year and I've looked back at the previous year, we're getting ready to go into the new year, and I've been like, wow, I did not get done with what I wanted to accomplish in that year. It actually happened at the end of 2015, I had not accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish inside of that year. And so I sat down and I looked at them like, 2016 is going to be completely different. And I made some decisions and I set some things in motion that actually led to 2016 was a great year for me. I will be sharing with you some of the accomplishments that I had in this year, but it was freaking cool. Like it was awesome, just the things that I was able to accomplish in this year. But how did I do that? How did I get to that point? Well, the first thing is you have to realize, hey, I have some things that I want to accomplish in this year to come, right? So many of you, you might be coming into this New Year's the very same way that I was back in 2015 going into 2016. I was looking at my 2015. I had not accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish in my 2015 year. So I was looking at the 2016 New Year and I'm like, man, I've really got to change. I've really got to do the work and put in the effort to get what I need to do done, right? To accomplish all of my resolutions and all the different goals that I have for that year. And so basically, you know, so that might be you looking at this New Year's that we have coming up right now and just thinking, man, I really want to accomplish in this next year what I didn't accomplish this previous year, right? And so one of the things that I looked at myself and I said is I was like, man, what could I accomplish if I went the entire year coming? And for me, that was 2016, right? I was like, what could I accomplish if I spent the entire year of 2016 doing everything perfectly the way I should be doing it? That means working when I need to work, you know, being on my business when I need to be on my business, working, you know, whether it's schoolwork, personal, just all of the different areas in life, right? You got the relationships, you got the personal, you got the physical, you got the mental aspects, you know, all of those different things, business or job and all of these different things. Well, really business is a job, just more like 24/7, right? As you build it up and get it working. But anyway, you got all these different things that I had, all these different areas that I had to work in. And I thought to myself, I asked myself, what could I accomplish if I did all of them perfectly for an entire year, right? And so I sat down and I was thinking about this. I was like, you know, I really wasn't, I knew it'd be great, but I really wasn't sure what all I could accomplish by really going at it for an entire year. Because even though I had accomplished some really cool things in life, I had never taken like an entire year and like specifically and wholeheartedly gone perfectly for an entire year in all of these different areas of my life, right? So I knew it would be great, but I was actually interested in seeing what would happen because up to that point, I had not experienced that yet. So I wanted to experience that, and I asked you to try and think of a few things. What do you think your life would look like a year from now if starting New Year's you went an entire year doing everything that you already know you should be doing?